Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to know how I did this, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so before I do any type of eyeshadow, I'm going to prep my eyelids so that our eyeshadows look good. So I'm going in with the NYX concealer like I did last time, and I'm just going to take that on a flat concealer brush and just put that all over. And take any blending brush that you have and just blend that out. I'm going to be setting that with Flower Child from my Tartelette and Bloom palette. Alright, I'm going to go back into that Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to take this color right here. It is called Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to do a nice wash across the crease, and this is going to act as our transitioning color. I'm going to go into my Natural Love Too Faced palette, and I'm going to go into the shade Honey Butter. Now that that is on, we're going to go right back into that Tartelette palette, and I'm going to use this color Rebel. It is more of a brownie orange. And then I'm going to go into my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to take the color Amethyst right here, and it's more of just a red tone color. If you're having troubles blending and you feel like the shadow's just not, try placing your hand further to the tip of the brush, because when you're right here, you're applying a lot of pressure, and when you have it back here, you can control it more easier, so you can really blend out those colors. Don't worry about fallout, we're going to wipe all of that away later. So now I'm going back in with that same NYX concealer and just a flat concealer brush, and I'm going to begin to carve out my crease. I have small eyelids, so I don't really have much crease to work with, but we're going to do it anyways. Now that my crease is carved out, I'm going to go back into my Lorac palette, and I'm going to take this shade Pink Nude to just set that. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe M222 brush to go back and redefine that crease so that it's not super messy. Now, this part I really like. I'm going to add just a small pop of color. I'm going to take Honeymoon and Hot and Bothered right here, these peachy and orangey tones, and I'm just going to dip back and forth into them, and I'm just going to apply that as a transitioning shade from the Pink Nude into the Amethyst. Alright, so now that that's on, I am going to go ahead and take my Morphe M124 brush. It's just another flat shader brush, and I'm going to take the color Fairy Tale. Now that we are done with applying the eyeshadows, I'm going to go ahead and take this makeup wipe, and I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the edges. Okay guys, don't judge me. I am not that great as winged eyeliner, so I'm going to go back in with some Scotch tape just to know that I'm on the right path. So now that the eyeliner is definitely dry, I'm going to go ahead and take off the tape. Ah! Ha! Okay, I give up. That's good enough. I'm going to go in with some thin, small... Hello. Some thin, small eyelashes. Do you guys like the black background? So I think I'm going to keep it black. Now it is time for primer. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that NYX concealer on the dark areas where I feel like I need the most coverage. And I'm just going to blend it out with a concealer brush. It's my lady beard. Next, I'm going to go in with my Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. And this is the one by Maybelline. And I am in the color 240 Golden Beige. Now I still see some dark spots like over in this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a second layer. I am a full coverage foundation kind of girl. I don't mind looking like I have a lot of makeup on my face because I love to wear makeup. Time to conceal those under eyes. And today is more of a dramatic look, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the extra steps. Also, I really want to stand out underneath my eyes, so I'm gonna go in with that NYX concealer and just go ahead and add a couple streaks. Now I'm just gonna go in the other side of my beauty blender and blend all that out. Quickly, before any of that starts creasing, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm just going to apply that everywhere that I had already highlighted. I wish you guys could see my shirt. There's so much setting powder everywhere. Today, I'm going to be setting everything with my Select Sheer MAC Pressed Powder in the shade NC30. Today I am going to be warming my face back up with my Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Bikini Contest. I'm also going to be taking that on my cheekbones as well. Just to add a little dimension, I'm going to take my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil contour powder. I'm also going to be taking some of that down the sides of my nose to add a more chiseled nose look. Am I cute yet? And on the bottom of my lip. While it is setting, I'm just going to go into my Lorac palette, back into that amethyst red shade, and just go on my lower lash line a little. Going and taking that honeymoon orange peachy color and adding that in this closer to the inner eye. Now I just want to brighten up my lower lash line. Little mascara. Now I can go back and sweep away any extra powder. Honestly, one of my favorite blushes, it is the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine, and I just feel like it's just perfect for so many skin tones. Oh, there you go. I know it sounds crazy, but I want my under eye to be a little bit brighter, so I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and as you can tell, this palette is very much loved. I'm going to take the lightest shade and just apply some of that underneath my eyes. Now for my favorite part, I love highlighting. I'm just going in bubbly and dripping in gold. And now my little highlight secret, I take the lightest shade on a blending brush so I can have more control, and I just squirt that with a little MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just going to apply that at the highest point of my cheekbone. I'm just going to take a little bit down the bridge of my nose and right on the tip. But what other finger would I do it with? Take a little chin, A little on the forehead. Now I can't decide which lip I want. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. I'm just gonna line my lips first. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm actually gonna go in with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Abu Dhabi. Alright guys, that was the completed look. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Drop any comments down below if you want to see anything specific. I really appreciate you guys for coming back, and thank you so much for watching.